Okay, fifth grade, I'm going to be moving around, showing you some things. When you come to the sink to get your stuff ready, these are your trays that you're going to use. Right now, you should be practice painting while you're watching this. You will get a bowl, fill it half full. You will choose from your brushes. I want to talk to you while you're doing your drawing. The ceiling tiles they're starting to take shape. All your practice is going to pay off. I want to show you a couple things. This is this tile that I've been showing you, but some of you I don't think that you're visually understanding, so I want to show you a video. All their sketches and stuff that they've been working on for weeks are over here, and here is the top. I'm sorry, that's the bottom of your tile where it's marked, because that's the only edge that has it on there. And remember, I'm the only one that moves these, because these are heavy and they're fragile because they are drywall covered in vinyl. So if you look right here, this is Miss Snyder's class, and they have done their square, and their square is not necessarily the same, and they might be combining other pictures from another person at the table. And if you look at this one, they have the grids on here, and the grids are on their poster board. And the purpose of the grids is, if you look right here, do you see, and they did an awesome, this is blue, they did an awesome job on this. Do you see where the top of his hair is the same on each side, and the blue takes up these two triangles here on the bottom. Same thing here, two triangles on the bottom. So the purpose of this is, when you come to here, you've already done all your practice and you're just enlarging it. See how Colts, they changed it, they wanted it in the center, because once you get to your tile, it's going to be very hard to erase. And here it is, drawn on their tile. Something that I forgot to mention to them, you can outline this poster board that I gave you to practice is exactly 1 inch smaller. So you can lightly put that on there. Remember, we're not doing any grids on your tile. You don't want to see that. So lightly you could trace around it, because see how that blue goes all the way to the edge? They might need to make that skinnier, erase it and move it over, because these go in the ceiling, in the floating, there's wire that goes around, there's metal, and I want you to be able to see it. But you can paint all the way to the edge. That way visually it will look really cool when you have it up there. They have a light line at the top. I don't know if you can see that very well. They have a light line at the top, and that's where the word Colts is going to sit. We talked about, and there's the midpoint. You can see that little edge there. There's the midpoint. These are 24 inches, so half of 24 would be 12, and it guides them. So now I want to come over and show you another table. Bear with me. Hopefully you're not getting dizzy. Here is Mr. McWhorter's class, and they have done an excellent job on what I asked you to do was to, after you've drawn, and here's theirs drawn, and they have their grids on, and they've blown it up, and they used one of my stencils. If you have something that you need an exact circle to blow it up, they started their peony, which was one of the hardest tiles to do, and it looks awesome, and they set that in the center. So, and then they started from there, and then they erased it. Remember, light till you get it right. And I showed this teachable moment to this, and what I'm trying to say is they chose their color. See how they put a little bit of blue there, and they know that this whole background is going to be blue. They don't have to color the whole thing up, and they chose a light pink. Now, if you're working on this, and if somebody has nothing to do, you can always go back and color on this if you want to. Now, what I want to show you here is they did exactly what I said. They drew this as a border, so you can see the square that they created. And I showed the class, I said, well, what's different between this poster and the tile? And they said, well, look at F. F doesn't go all the way to the top like it does here, so they're going to fix that and change it. So I'm trying to think. So I hope that you are not getting discouraged, because like I said, this is a very difficult project. You have to work together. You all have to work. If there is somebody in your group that is not working, then you need to say, hey, come on, we need to get busy. And if it's something that they can't work on something because somebody is working on the tile, then you can always free draw. Trying to think if there's something else. So you should be practicing painting, and these are the steps, and then they're going to be ready to, I know I was going to show you. They're going to be ready to start painting soon. So today is your kind of a mini artsy party, because you're going to be practice painting, and I don't want to be stopping the project so you can have an artsy party. So right here are the trays. Do you see how they're sitting level? And I have them, this is Monday's class, Tuesday's class, Wednesday's class, and Friday's class. What I want you to keep in mind is when they are filled, that you keep them level. Okay, that way the paints won't get knocked around and messed up. So there's a little bit more information on your ceiling tiles.